So first, I want to say to the like 5 people that see this, I know I'm late posting it. I have had a crazy week, so I'm sorry that I'm late. But yeah, it's life. Sometimes gets in the way of projects you want to do. So this video is gonna be a bit different from my previous ones because, as I said, I've been super busy, so I haven't really had time to do any reading or thinking about a lot of things that aren't school. So yeah, it's just gonna be more of a general update on my life and what I've been up to. I've been reading a lot for my classes, but luckily it's like interesting stuff, like human rights and why people disrespect them and how we think about development. And I'm getting the chance to do a lot of really interesting research projects on this and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. I also had a job interview and I now have a job, which is really, really exciting because I am a broke college student and I want to buy things like books. So I'm falling behind on my reading project again. Like I said, I've had like a super busy week, so I haven't really had time to read anything. But I did watch 2 movies this week, and I want to talk about them a little bit. The first movie I watched was Midnight in Paris, and it was just so beautiful and moving, and it reminded me a bit of what Alaska says in Looking for Alaska, that imagining the future is a kind of nostalgia. I mean, the movie talks about the more common kind of nostalgia, which is like remembering the past and thinking about how much better the past was. But they both convey the same idea, and it's that living in any moment other than now is nostalgia. And the past and the future are always going to be better than now. Because when we imagine the past and the future, there's never traffic jams, there's never pollution, there isn't any pain. It's just beautiful and perfect and so much better than what we are living right now. But the truth is, the past wasn't like that. If we live in any moment other than now, our present is always going to look less magical. So that was like what I thought of after I watched Midnight in Paris. I keep looking there because my laptop is there with my notes. The other movie I watched was The Vow. I went with a bunch of my girlfriends and we kind of made a girls' night out of it, and it was really cute and adorable and just really fun to watch. Other life-related news: I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to live next year, which is like one of the most stressful things you will ever do. Because my school, I don't know if any other college people are watching this and can relate, but my school only guarantees your housing until the end of sophomore year, which is what I'm approaching. So, yeah, like I might get housing in some dorm, but I might not and might have to like start looking for an apartment, and I just don't know yet, so I can't really start doing anything. So that's like a big ball of stress that makes my anxiety go ah. Also, the time of the year is approaching when I start to get really excited about how close spring break is, because it's only 3 weeks away and I get to go home and not worry about cooking or cleaning for a week, and I get to see my parents and my friends and my siblings. So I'm really excited about that, and that has also made me think about my plans for the summer. And I'm really excited about that as well, because one of my closest friends from school might be coming to visit me for a few weeks, hopefully. So that's got me really excited, and I might be taking classes, and I might have a job with my dad, which would be awesome. I did that last summer, and it was just an amazing experience. So I'm just really excited about everything that's coming up. One of the last things I wanted to say is that every day I am more amazed by the awesome that is Nerdfighteria, and especially the greater DC area Nerdfighters. And how thoughtful and respectful and open they, or I guess now we, are to everyone's point of view. I was a bit wary at first when I discovered Nerdfighteria, and this community, because that's something that doesn't really happen back home. Like, internet communities are just not a thing. So I didn't really understand, and I was afraid that, like, being such a recent discoverer of Vlogbrothers and Nerdfighteria and the whole YouTube community in general, I would feel like left out, and that I didn't know a lot of the things that were going on. But first, I dedicated like my entire spring break to watching Vlogbrothers videos, so that helped. But the thing that helped the most was that the Nerdfighters of the DC area, which are the ones I've met, made such a big effort to help me feel included and to like help me understand all the inside jokes that inevitably happen when you gather 700 plus nerds. Yeah, it was awesome to feel included by such an amazing group of people so easily. On a related note, I'm really looking forward to maybe possibly being able to attend the gathering on Sunday. I might not be able to because of school and professors thinking that their class is the only thing going on in my life, but hopefully I will be able to go and bring some newly converted Nerdfighters. As you can see, I'm trying a new setup for shooting. Hopefully it'll be better. I apologize if the lighting is terrible. The weather has not been helpful, and I was sick earlier in the week, so I really couldn't do this at any other point. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad, and I hope to see you next week.